Morning, you can sign, right? Okay, students, good morning. Students, good morning. Okay, kindly start to sign in and go to your information technology form 3C folder. So kindly start to sign in. Go to information technology form 3C. Open online links as normal. For the first 3 minutes, you will be doing a game show. So kindly copy the link just like normal and post it in your favorite browser, and you'll have 3 minutes to attempt these same questions that we have been seeing over and over again and again. Kindly try not to use your notes. Rely less and less on your notes and more on the knowledge. Alright? So copy and paste that link. And copy and paste that link. And please, students, don't take too long. Right, I showed you how to come out of that line. Good. So do not take too long. Let's do a quiz. The game show quiz. One of them, please, and then you can close your browser and prepare for class. So you have a minute and a half more. So one of them, and prepare for class. A minute and a half more. You are going to be doing the game show here. Okay, 1 minute more. And again, this is just to strengthen your knowledge of the topics that we have been going through over and over again. What you should have been doing the game show quiz. I didn't tell you to switch templates. I didn't give you to switch templates. You do the first one, that's why. I never told you to switch templates. That is what I wanted to do. Okay, 30 more seconds I'll give you. 30 more seconds. You want me to know a little bit more for you, but it's not you receive all of these activities your knowledge. When I give a quiz at the beginning of class, then you always struggle. Make an effort to come early to class. No, this has to be you. So you are the last ones to come to class. Students arrive like 3 minutes before. Then you are at okay. Now, I will remote control your workstation and we get started. Remember, this is just to strengthen your knowledge, not something you're going to be playing the game the entire class. Good. So, yesterday you learned how to put in a calculated field in Microsoft Access. So, again, these are terms that you have been hearing over and over again. So let me bring up the quiz and then I will call on a couple of you to give me the answers, which of course are based on items we have been doing over and over again. So, these are fields from a database to be used in calculation and enclosed in square brackets. Perla.
Identifiers.
These, of course, are identifiers, and we've been hearing those terms over and over again. So that is, of course, something that you should remember. Okay? We do one more question. Second one. These are values that will not change in a calculation. Hear
Constant.
right, constant. And you've been hearing these students, constant operators, over and over again for the past few sessions. So these should now be very automatic for you. Okay, now, today's class again, just like yesterday, we are going to be seeing a demonstration for review. So, but this time, it will be with the assistance of your classmates. Some of them will come to the front and then they will do the query. So you'll be able to see and review your topics. At the end of today's class, again, you should be identified the 5 steps in design a calculated field. I had gone over that with you. You should be able to digitally design at least one calculated field. Yesterday, you did that. You all designed one calculated field in Microsoft Access. And of course, as we go along, we recognize the importance of a calculated field, especially for you when you start to do your SBA, because you will need to do a calculated field in your SBA. So, we are going to be doing our first review together on the same students database using the second scenario, this one. Because you all did the first one yesterday with housing allowance. So, I will be calling the first 2 students to come up and start to do the select query on my workstation. The select query should show the student's last name, first name, subject name, and grade. And it should only show grades less than 90 and sort alphabetically by last name. So the first 2 students will do that. Create a normal select query. Because we've been doing that, Mr. Kav taught you, and I reviewed it to you, select query. The next 2 students that I call will do the calculated field that you learned yesterday. So let me get the first 2 volunteers to come up to my workstation to begin to do this. So, Kaylee and Jasmine, kindly come to the front. So, Kaylee and Jasmine, And here, students, I have the same thing here. You will begin to design. You won't do the calculated field. You will begin to design the select query form. So begin to design the select query, both of you together. You can begin to design the select query. Alright? And the remainder of you kindly pay attention, should be for review for you, as these are your two classmates design a normal select query. Just use the mouse and it will display up there. You won't see it on your. Alright, so just go like you're designing a select query. Right? And as they go through the steps, of course, you should recognize what they're doing. Right? Right? You're bringing up their table. You've decided that they want to use the student's table alone. And now they are bringing up the fields. Alright, so they've selected the grade table and the subject table. Right, so again now they're putting in the criteria. Again, this is previous knowledge for you. You should recognize what they're doing. And of course, they're now sorting their database. No, don't do calculated fee, just the normal select query. That's it. Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause for that. Okay, now, again, a quick review. Student last name, first name, subject name, and grade. Show only the grades less than 90 and sort. So when you preview it, you get your result. Now, the next two personnel will do a calculated field that will add 5 points to the end grade. So when they do their calculated field, I should see this 75 becomes 80, this 87 becomes 92, this 20 becomes 25, and so on and so on. So let's get the next two volunteers to come to the front and work on this same query. So Haley and Axel. I put this back in design view, and you will now do your calculated field. So Haley and Axel, and of course this is the problem. You will do your calculated field, right? So you can get started. You won't see it in front there. It's at the display. Right, so you want to start by creating your calculated field, right? You activate the expression builder. Right? And now that you have the expression builder, students, you will see them, just like we did yesterday, begin to type out your calculated field. Right? Okay, run it. And let's see. Good. Now, when you get a parameter value like this, what did I say yesterday? What do you need to fix? Students, what do you need to fix? Because I showed you this error yesterday. Yes. What's that?
Grade.
Right. You need to go into, it's not currency, that's not currency.
Sir, it's the name of the
Right, it's the name of the field. Something is wrong with the name of the field. You are trying to tell Access that you have a field called grade. Do you have a field called grade? You have a grade, so you need to change it to a grade. So go back into expression builder. Right? And now you will change that to end grade. Good. Now, before you stop there. Run it and see. You just view, datasheet view. Good. Now, that's it. Now let's give them a round of applause. Now, student, I want him to add 5 points. Is that adding 5 points? No. It's adding, yes. But this should be 80, this should be 92, this should be 25. What adjustment do you think I need to do? Right, so plus 5. Remember, you only use decimal when they give you percentage. This is not percentage, it's 5 points. So I go back into design view, I go to build, I change this to 5. And I run it, and now I see my desired result. Right? So, again, a review for you of what we did yesterday with your classmate. Today, for the next 15 minutes, you will be working on a database scenario on your own. So you will go to the desktop, you will go to 3C, you will see this, no fitness club, copy this, paste it into your Y drive, your IT folder, and of course, you all know worksheet A and B, right? Those with workstation A, do A, those with workstation B, do B. Yes, and Dale, you can go ahead. So I'll release your workstation, and you will have 15 minutes to do that, and then at the end of the session, I will pick one person, explain their work, and then they will explain the calculated field to me. So, 15 minutes. So please don't waste time. When the clock reaches 12, that's when I will remote control workstations again. So go to the desktop, again, same 3C, copy, don't open no fitness block on the desktop, copy, paste it your Y drive, right in the IT folder, and then you can proceed to open it from your Y drive. And the worksheet A or B at the bottom, the next page, has how your query should look when you finish. So it gives you how to check your query. So you don't need to call me to check your query. You can check it using the second page. So I should see everyone with the no fitness club database open and your worksheet A or B open. So please make sure you open it from the Y drive, right? Paste it in your Y drive and then you open it from the Y drive. And then you do that one calculated field that is shown there for your worksheet. And the second page has how your calculated field should look like. So you don't need to call me to tell me, sorry, is my work correct? You can check it on the second page. That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Right, but you need worksheet B should be on your desktop. 3C. A or B. Okay, students, do not lose track of time. And please don't lose track of time. You have like about 30 more minutes remaining. One calculated field. Remember your first step, create your select query first. That should be easy for you. You've done that with Mr. Kat, and I review that with you. After that, then you create your calculated. The first step, create your select query. And of course, as I mentioned, the second page has how your query should look like when you finish. So the second page has how your query should look like. Okay, students, little over 9 minutes remaining. So again, don't lose track of time. Create your select query. You should be ready to create your select query by now. And then you create your calculated field afterwards. And then you can check it against the second page to see if you need to make any adjustment. once you have achieved a solution and you check it against the second page and it matches, save your query, close your database. That's it. At the end of the time, I'll be putting one of your database to display, and then you will explain it to me how you came up with that calculated fee. What do you think we need to do there? What is asking you? Good. Well, this database is for memory for what I do is you sell something for your class. How will you know what money you need to put into your class? You're telling that class. So the same thing, you sell something to your class or other people, you sell 10 tickets. How will you know how much money is going to your class? What do you have? You have to think now what the value, like you can big part for it, how much I need for it. Like, yeah, remember, students, think math, because this is math. Think math. What would I do in a math scenario like what I have in front of me? And the same thing is what you would then do in IT. Hold on, you have a plan. First thing you need to do, you can't, I see you are putting everything in one square bracket. You cannot do that. You have to put each individual. You have to be this. So what do you think you identify with? What do you need to do? What is asking you to do? Tell me what is asking you to do. Just give each for the tickets they sold. And what in there will have the tickets that they sold. Don't go using tickets sold. It has a table of tickets sold. but it has for 4 different events that it the members who was each event they told something. Event 1 they told something, event 2 they told something, 3 and 2, 4. So at the end of the thing they have to say, okay, how much money should I now turn into my club? Huh? No, but it has to be feel or feels within that field. Look, think. If you need to open a database in data sheet view or gateway data sheet, you need to see, open it to see what data is in there. Right, that's your first step. You have to find the identifier. That's your first step. Okay, students, 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Here it shows me the difference I will have to pay, sir, but it doesn't add it up.
That's fine. How should you add it up? How should you add it up?
But when I do the same thing, it doesn't give me 0 point.
How should you add it up? You have to find out which thing. How should I add it up? How should I add it up? Good students, you are now seeing this is what critical thinking is about. You have to think, how do I get this math problem? Think and figure it out. I won't give it to you. Think. I want you to begin to become critical thinkers. You will need that next year when you begin to do programming. Okay, 30 more seconds, and then I will ask you to see what you have. So save what you have, even if you're not finished. So save what you have, even if you are not finished. It tells you what to save it as. So I want everyone to save what they have. So save what you have. It tells you what to save it as. So start saving. See what you have. See what you have, even if you're not finished. So save what you have, even if you are not finished. See what you have. See what you have, even if you're not finished. So save what you have and close the Go Fitness Club. Save what you have and close the Go Fitness Club. Save what you have and close the Go Fitness Club. So save what you have and close the No Fitness Club. Save what you have. Even if you're not. Save. Close the No Fitness Club. Save and close the Good. Now, save and close. Save and close. Save and close. You are, no, you have to put that first. Save your part. Don't worry if it's not. Good. Save your part. Okay. Now, everyone should have your database closed. Now, students, when you get a calculated field on this, because you will be having an assessment on this in the next couple of weeks, first thing you do, you create a select query. Do not worry about the calculated field yet. You create a select query first, and it tells you what it wants. When you then complete that select query and you run it and you see some result, you then begin to design your calculated field and follow the 5 steps I gave you. Somehow some of you forgot those 5 steps, and when you began to open the expression builder, you began to put in anything. Follow the 5 steps. What are the 5 steps I told you? What is step 1? Right. What is step 2? Right. What is step 3? Right. An identifier has a bracket, has to be a field name in that. What is step 4? And what is step 5? Right. Do not forget those. You will come back next week and you will continue with this. And again, critical thinking. You need to now go home and review your math concept. If I want to do this, how can I do that? Because you will not be able to do everything in class. You need to put in some work on your own. You need to review your notes. You need to review your math concepts. Right? So, for your final activity, because you will need this again when you do your SBA. When you do your SBA, they will give you a calculated field to do. And you have to know what to do. That's why I've been drilling you this week on calculated field. So, for your final activity, you will do a survey. Now, please pay attention. When you answer this survey, it will ask you questions. Do you understand? Have you been reviewing your notes? Will you be willing to stay after classes? Will you be willing to do worksheet? Please answer those honestly, as I will review it. And if you say I don't need help, I won't give you help. So, you will do the final survey for the next 3 minutes, and once you submit, that's it. You can log off and you can leave. So open back the online activity. You will see the survey poll. Copy that and paste it. Review the question. It's like about 6 or 7 questions. Answer them honestly. Submit, and you can then leave the lab. Alright, so you can now start to do the poll. And that's it. Once you finish and you submit, put your name, submit, and you can then leave the lab. Please, when it asks you to put your name, and then put the class. So put whatever Martin Santos.PC. So please put the class. And answer these questions honestly. Read them carefully and answer it. And of course, if you put I don't understand, you have to be willing to do some work. So don't put I don't understand, I don't want to read in class, I don't want to come for lunch, I don't want worksheets. You will need to do some effort on your part. So if you put I don't understand, how will you be willing to get that help? Will you be willing to stay after class? Will you be willing to stay during lunch? Will you be willing to get worksheets to do at home? How would you want help? But if you understand, then of course you will not need any assistance. So just complete that poll, log off, and you can then proceed back to your homeroom. And I'll see you all next week.
Thank you.